Hey guys, this is Brian and welcome back to Classic G-Body Garage. Pretty cool view, huh? This is the hood ornament of the 79 Cutlass Calais T-top, which is the latest addition to Classic G-Body Garage. Let me just step back here and show you guys what I have going on. There you go. Black with red interior T-top 79 Cutlass Calais. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel, I did post a video of this car when it first arrived here at Classic G-Body Garage. And I told you that I would be following up with another video on the story about this car. Now, I know a lot about these cars. I know a lot of the cars that are in my area, even cars that are not even in my area. Some cars that show up for sale that I've seen many times before, that people bring to my attention. And this one in particular, when it popped up on Craigslist, one of my YouTube subscribers brought it to my attention and I had never seen it before. And strangely enough, it was only 30 miles from my house. Now, the reason why I've never seen this car before is because it's been sitting inside of a garage since the mid-90s. 20 years. The guy said it was last on the road around 1996-97. So 20 years this car has been sitting in a garage, untouched, and under a car cover. And the guy had owned this car since 1981. So he bought the car when it was just 2 years old and drove it for approximately 15 years. He said he drove it all over the country, and of course he drove it year round. So being an Ohio car and being driven year round, of course it is going to have its fair share of rust issues, which it does. You know, a couple of rust bubbles here and there in the normal spots, you know, by the mirrors, all that typical rust area, prone areas for Ohio cars, G-bodies. However, this car does have its good points. Being a T-top car, being a Cutlass Calais, and of course, with the Cutlass Calais comes the bucket seat interior. So let me open it up. You've seen plenty of the exterior. Let me show you inside here. You know, this car was driven. The guy wasn't afraid to drive it. It's dirty. This is exactly how I got it. Seat's torn. Let me get inside here. It's got the very cool T-tops, which was the selling point to me, really. If this car was a hard top, I probably wouldn't have bought it. It has a cool color combination, black with the red interior. This thing is original right down to the original radio. I don't know if this is an 8-track. Nope, it's not an 8-track. Factory gauge cluster, 99,000 miles. I don't think it's 199, and I don't even know if the speedometer works. I think the guy said that the speedometer quit working on it. So we'll have to figure that out. But this car has been sitting for 20 years inside that garage and has not been running in 20 years. Let me pull the seat back here, show you the back seat. Interior lights work. I got a battery hooked up inside of this car just to see if we have power, and we do. Back seat's pretty clean. You know, overall the car isn't too bad. Needs a good vacuuming, a good washing. This car has some weird funky stuff going on from sitting inside of a garage. The chrome's all tarnished. Close the door. Oop, I forgot to open the hood. It's got a bunch of scratches on it. It just needs to be cleaned up, needs some TLC. Like I said, it's got some weird stuff going on in the paint. Almost like the guy had waxed it. But it's almost like it's a greasy residue on the hood as well. It's almost like something was dripping on the car at some point in time. I mean, he did have a car cover on it, but car cover was a disaster as well. So there you go. This is what's under the hood. Very typical Olds 260. And I'm guessing that this thing right here might be bad. Usually when these things get bad, they self-destruct and the speedometer quits working. So maybe that stopped working at about 99,000 miles. So this is what we're looking like under the hood. I will do a video of this car firing up for the first time. Like I said, it's been sitting since approximately 1996 or 97, so a good 19-20 years since this car is cranked over. So I will change the oil, squirt some oil inside the plugs, inside the cylinders, get things lubricated. When the plugs are out, I'll crank it over with some fresh oil in it and get everything circulated with some fresh oil inside of it and see if this thing will fire up. So make sure you're staying tuned for those videos, because I love getting these cars going again. If you guys have been keeping up on my channel, if you're a new viewer, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because that's kind of what I do. I find these cars that have been sitting for years, get them running again, go through them, bring them back up to par, running, driving, so someone can enjoy them. So yes, I may go ahead and sell this car once I get it going. So this will be another one on the list, my long list of cars that I have going here at Classic G-Body Garage. So guys, like I said, hit that subscribe button. If you are a new viewer, I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Check out the playlist that I have. All sorts of cool G-Body stuff, my projects, how-to videos. Oh, you know what? I do have the keys. Let me open up this trunk for you. Check this out. Rad. This car is rad. And look at that. Oops. This car actually has a trunk lock, unlike most of the cars I buy. There you go. Inside, T-top bags, spare tires in here, and hey, I even get a couple of free snow brushes. So yeah, this car needs some cleaning, as you can see. It needs some TLC. It needs to be gone through for a car that's been sitting for 20 years. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through this car entirely and get it going. So if you are a new viewer, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're checking out the playlist, checking out everything I have here at Classic G-Body Garage. And I am not only on YouTube, I'm on Facebook and Instagram, both. Classic G-Body Garage, that name. You will be able to find me without a problem, and I will also put the links in the description below. Alright guys, there you go, 1979 Olds Cutlass Calais T-top, latest edition here at Classic G-Body Garage. And until the next Classic G-Body Garage video, keep those G-Bodies rolling.